All right, 1 second. Pressing all the buttons, doing all the things. Okay, so we are going to start today with breath, and we're going to do breath work with breath holds. Oh, why is it doing that? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, button pressing. It's weird. It's not letting me, it isn't letting me mute, which is really strange. So there may be like an echo of my voice. I think I just have to not watch it. Oh, I turned it off. I wonder if it's still doing it. Hold on 1 second. Let me look. Let me look and see if I killed it or if it's still happening. It might still be happening. Ah, should be on. Oh, so weird. Okay, it should still be happening, and now I don't have to hear myself talking. For some reason, it's not muting. Okay, we are back in the beginning of the real class, and we're going to work with some breath work. I'm here sitting on a physio ball, which gives me a lot of bounce. I recommend if you don't have one, getting one. You can do this standing up. You can do it. Well, I recommend doing it seated because we're going to do some breath holds, and there is the slightest possibility that you might pass out if you're doing a breath hold. Ideally, you're really listening to your body, and if you start to feel woozy, breathe normally. We're going to do 10 big inhales. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, 10 of those. Then we're going to take one extra big inhale, exhale, and then we're going to inhale and hold for 20 to 30 seconds. We'll exhale that out slowly and then inhale and have a short hold again for 10 or 15 seconds. We're going to do this 3 times. And we'll probably do different things with our arms. So the first time is arms going up and down. Exhale everything out. And here we go. Big one in and out. And then fully in, fill everything up. Hold. Slow exhales with a hiss. And then inhale. A little short hold. As you're in the hold, see if you can feel it, give your body a little bit of micro movement, maybe squeeze in your pelvic floor, maybe do the bundas a little bit, but also release. So we're not creating a tension that holds, but we're letting it move. All right, Georgina's coming in. So I'm just gonna get her set up. And we'll do the second set. Same thing with the arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Here we go. Good, big one in. All the way out. Big breath in and hold. Relax the outer body, draw the inner body in and up. Let it go, hiss. Big inhale, short hold, Relax the outer body. Think of the inner body drawing in and up. You can engage the bandhas, which is pelvic floor, thinking of squeeze in and up, closing the throat. And then micro move it. A little bit of wiggling, adjust. And exhale, let it go. Shake everything out. Just let go for a second. I have this beautiful ball to bounce on. If you have one, great. You could also bounce up and down, standing, just coming, letting everything percolate, shake around, free up. And then our final set. We'll do a set of 10. We're going to do the same arm. So I'm reaching and then pulling down as if I'm really grabbing up to the top of the pool and pulling myself up. Here we go for 10. Inhale. Good. Big inhale. Exhale everything out. Inhale in. Hold. Relax the outer body. Draw the inner body in and up. Micro move. See if you can just relax into that space. Exhale. Draw in and up. If you don't know what the locks are, just skip it. But if you know the bandhas, do the bandhas. Shake it out, let it go. If you have a physio ball, bounce around on your fizzy ball, or get up and just shake it out. I'm going to get up now anyway. So let's do a little bit more arm movement. So we're going to just swing. It's bend and swing. Swing front, swing back. Free flow. So it falls and then it suspends at the top a little bit. Falls and rises. Swinging, getting that spiral in your spine, side to side. So we're swinging in the sagittal dimension right now, or the sagittal plane, the wheel plane. We're going to switch it to the horizontal plane, swinging around, twisting and spiraling. Look around behind you. See what's back there. So use your eyeballs. Feel your weight. Maybe there's a little weight shift from side to side. Maybe you can feel that spiral down into the floor through your feet. Bringing your awareness into sensation in your whole body. Letting go of whatever else happened today or this morning or your dreams at night. Coming into the moment, into your body. Feeling into it. Good. And then we're going to do like an undercurve up, undercurve up, undercurve up, undercurve up. I'm actually going to grab weights for this if I have them, which I do. Amazing. I have low light weight. So I'm using them just to maximize, but you don't have to. Up, down, up, down, up. These are 3-pound weights that I'm using. Are they 3-pound weights? They feel lighter than that. They say that. They feel lighter than 3 pounds. But you could use a couple of cans, couple of books, anything if you want to get the extra weight in there. Down and up, undercurve, boom, punching up, shifting your weight. Good. Now across the top. So you're punching across. One hand's coming in, the other hand's crossing over. Nice spiral again. Getting all this spiraling movement. We're getting our diaphragm moving. We're getting our lymphatic fluid moving through our body through movement and breath. Good. Let's do undercurve again. Down, up, down, up. Look in the diagonal that you're taking your hand up to. Good. And let's take both hands up over your head, bring them together, interlace through the heels of the hands, side stretch one way and then the other. I'm just keeping the weights in here because I lazily did not put them down, and I'm feeling what it feels like. Get a little bit more of a stretch because I'm weighted on top. A little bit more of a stretch, a little bit more work. Good. And then you can keep your weights. These are really easy because they are little handles, right? So I can hold them. They're not going to fall off. We're going to do 3 rings from a Laban scale from the icosahedron. And it's so you'll just mirror me. I'm going, well, let's see, to do it this way. High right to back low. I'm crossing my body, left, forward, middle. So I'm going high right, vertical plane, back low, sagittal plane, crossing over, horizontal plane. High right, back low, left, forward, middle. High right, back low, left, forward, middle. I'm going to use the other hand in opposition, high right, back low, left, forward, middle. High right, back low, left, forward, middle. One more time. High right, back low, left, forward, middle. Switching to the other side. High left, back low, crossing, right, forward, middle. High left, back low, crossing around the front, right, forward, middle. High left, back low, right, forward, middle. High left, back low, right, forward, middle. 3 more times. Up, down, across. 2 more. Up, down, across. Last one. Up, down, and across. Good. Coming in, just circling the shoulders, rib cage, lungs, heart, mobilizing. Let's then go in towards the elbows. See a tiny little wedge of squeaky deaky in the bottom of the screen. This little tail. It's like a little, periscope. All right, let's change direction, circling shoulders forward. I got rid of my weights. Into the elbows, all the way out through your hands. Butterfly stroke. Inhale, 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 inhale. Good, and relax. Open your feet wide. I'm just gonna lower the camera. Cameraman always at the ready. It's important to have that in YouTube. In the YouTube land, opening up. I'm gonna go to the right and then center, to the left and center. Knees over my toes. I am turning out a manageable turnout that I can just go over with my knee over the toes. I'm gonna go over the toes. I'm gonna lift my heel, lower down and stretch. Over, lift, lower, straighten. Bend your knee, lift, and hopefully, because we've done some arm work, you're probably feeling your arms. If they are too tired, just put them on your hips. It's like you're holding the space in front of you. We're gonna add arms to it. You're gonna go to the side. Both arms are gonna go up, open out, and straighten. To the side. Both arms up, open out, and straighten. To the side. Pop your heel, open, and straighten. To the side. Heel up, lower, and straighten. Side. Heel up, lower, and straighten. Last one. Side. Heel up, lower, and straighten. Taking it down both knees. Let's open it out and then bring it and cross your arms. Open it out, crossing your arms, knees over your toes, big, open, expansive, smiling with the legs, knees opening and coming in, open it up and in. 4 more, 3, 2, last one. Bring it into parallel Sorry, bring it into internal rotation. Turn in, knock your knees together. We're gonna do a cat-cow here. So my toes and knees are turned in. I'm just gonna show you sideways. Then I'm gonna arch and curl in that turned in position. Arch and curl, letting the tissue in your legs, your hip sockets, everything internally rotate to give it more resilience. Curl and arch, rotate in, arch. Knees come together when I round. They come kind of apart when I curl. Good, and let's take it down to the floor. If you have weights, bring them with you down to the floor. We're gonna go all the way down onto the ground, and really easy and relaxed, let your knees fall from side to side, just opening and closing. Relax your body. Just be here for right now. Be here in your body, present with the planet Earth, letting yourself nestle into the gravitational pull of the earth and giving yourself a nice little massage through your sacrum and your hips. I'm opening all the way so that my inner thighs have a chance to release and then closing, open and close. So I'm not just rolling from side to side with the legs as a unit. I'm two separate legs, one opens and then it closes. And then I'm going to take that just a little bit deeper, crossing over and then the other way. Rolling across, opening it up, taking the spiral deeper. This gets more up into my rhomboids, in between my scapula. And let's take it in. Feet parallel, hands down by your sides. Let's have the palms facing each other. So we're going to keep, actually, let's go palms facing down. We're going to keep changing the facing of our palms for each one of these. So palms are facing the floor. Inhale, arms over your head, and exhale, take it down. Palms face your hips. Inhale up, exhale down. Palms face the ceiling. Inhale up, exhale down. They spiral all the way and palms face out. Inhale up, exhale down. Palms facing the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. Palms face each other. Up and down. Palms face the ceiling. Up and down. Full spiral. Palms face away, out. Up and down. Third set. Palms face the floor. Up and down. Palms face each other. Palms face the ceiling. Internally rotate the whole thing, palms face out. Good, and then come in, take your legs up to the ceiling, give them a shake. Hands on your knees, lubricating up your hip sockets. Relax your lower back. Let your legs be easy. Let your arms kind of steer the movement. And then change direction, go the other way. And then open wide, roll from side to side. I'm going to just straighten out one leg and then the other, letting that massage through my lower back. Good. And then coming in. And if you have a weight, I'm going to use this ball. It is an 8-pound ball. You could use something lighter, like 6 pounds or 5 pounds or 3 pounds or nothing at all. Hands together, circling around your body. My knees are touching and my feet are turned in. So again, pigeon-toed, knock-kneed position, stabilizing my lower body, but not using like a rigid clamp of like tons of muscle work. Just working what I need to. No extra tension. Tension blocks flow. Tension masks sensation. Tension blocks emotion. And we need that stuff to move through us for healthy bodies. Change direction, other way. Inhale, open. Exhale. Use your breath. Two more. Last one. Good. And bring it in. Get rid of your weight. Let's just stretch the legs out, straight down below you. Take a heel rock, digging your heels into the floor. See if you can send a ripple of movement up and down through your body. Imagine that you are a lava lamp. And as you move, you're sending that wave of movement up and down through the fluids of your body. I guess a lava lamp sort of sounds better than a bowl of jello. Most people don't want to be a bowl of jello. But if you could relax that much that you got really jello-y, you would be holding way less tension, right? We don't need to be holding so much tension generally. All right, let that go. We're going to go for a big circle with our arms. Flex your feet, reach through your heels. Inhale as you open and exhale as you come up. Fill up your lungs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Imagine that you're breathing in and out through your fingertips and that breath is going all the way down to the soles of your feet. And in a way, it is because our breath moves into our blood. Our blood gets oxygenated from our lungs, and then it moves through our whole body. Big breathing. Last one. And relax. Turn your head from side to side. Let it go. Look over one shoulder. Look out towards the other hand. So looking through your side, from side to side, looking as far as you can out along the floor, one way and then the other way. Then we're going to take the fingertips. I'm going to show you this from here. You're going to take the fingertips of one hand, fold them in, fold through the wrist, reach across your chest, palm to palm. The knees are going to stay pointing toward the ceiling, but your hip can pop up off the floor. And then just take it back, relaxing back into the floor. Fingertips, wrist, elbow, reaching across the chest, palm to palm. Letting your head relax into the floor. Ideally, your head stays touching the floor. I can tell like how much tension I'm holding in my shoulders by whether or not my head pops up off the floor. And so for the first one on the other side, my head did pop up, but then by the second one, it had released a little bit. So I feel like in our body, like a really good number of doing things, a minimal good number is 3 times. After we've done something 3 times, we've really put it into our body. Sometimes if we're doing something more difficult, we want to do it more than 3 times, but to get it in. But 3 times is often a good metric for letting your body open up into the movement. Let's go across. This time you're going to circle your arm up over your head. Open it out. Crossing it over, circling up over your head. See if you can let your fingertips stay connected to the floor. Crossing it over, relax your head and neck. You could follow your hand with your eyeballs. Cross it over, up over your head. So it is worth trying to do the connecting your eyeballs to the movement. So try it this time where you're going to follow your fingers. So you're going to look at them, fold it in, keep looking, keep watching your fingers, circle up over your head, keep that connection. And then look at the other hand, fingers, wrist, elbow. Keep watching your hand, follow your fingers along the floor, follow your hand and bring it in. It just adds a coordination that once you get used to it, you don't have to think about it because you're just following your hand. But it's giving that, I want to say hand-eye coordination, because in a way, it is. It's like that is more hand-eye coordination than this, right? Pressing the buttons at the right time, being able to follow your hand where it's going. All right, let's come back onto our backs. Open your arms out, knees bent, big spiral, turning your head away from your legs. If your back is hurting, then turn your head in the same direction. Spiraling, massaging out your back. If you want to, you can straighten out your legs. Last one. Good, and bring it in. Let's do circles with our legs. We're doing a really basic one today. Like a lot of the stuff, well, I don't know, maybe it's not that basic. This thing is going to be in the way. All right, legs up, circling out and down, and then flexing to come up and through. Point out and down, flex, bring it up. Point, circle it down, flex up, point, down, flex up. Use your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale when you get to the hard part. Maybe it's all the hard part, depending on your body. Good, last one. Stay in the open position again. Let's circle your ankles there, circle your feet, circle the wrists as well, unless you have to hold onto your legs. Change direction, go the other way. Good, and then feet are going to be wide, knees bent, internally rotating one leg at a time. Spiraling in. Letting that lengthen out the quad, front of your thigh, internal rotation in the tissue again. Good, and then come in, roll it over onto your side, and then open elbow and knee at the same time and fold it over to the other side. So we're unfolding the body, unfolding, unfolding, unfolding until you're onto your back, and then folding it in. Unfolding, opening, and then folding. Good. And then we're going to change it. You're going to take it over to your side. Top leg is going to go back, bottom leg comes down, and bring it up. Let's take a side stretch there. And then that arm comes down. That hand that's just side stretch is going to slide along the floor. The other hand can come down and take you over to the other side. So we go over to the other side. I'm actually going to take this arm over my head, circling over my head. Top leg goes back. I come up. I add a side stretch. That hand goes down. It's going to slice under. And then this hand circles over my head. Second hand circles over my head. Coming around, pushing the floor away as much as you need to. Side stretch. Open it up. Hand to the floor. One hand down. Circle it up and over. Circle it up and over. And come up into the side stretch. As sort of gooey and pouring of your body as you can get. Here is mobility, right? We are mobilizing our body to roll around on the floor, get all of this circling in our joints and stretching, all of the things. If you can get down and up off the floor easily, you have a much greater likelihood of living longer. So we want to practice that, getting down into the floor, rolling around on it, which is going to increase the integrity of our and density of our bones. As we roll around, our bones receive that pressure, and that gives them the information to build stronger, healthier bones. And as we're doing it like this, we're moving in these different relationships to gravity. And that is the other thing. All that stuff is like the bone stuff. And your fascia is not unlike that. Like we build according to what we do. All right, that's enough of that. Here's Gaylord. Oop, I got the big guy, the big linebacker. So I was sick for 5 days last week, and like Gaylord was just at my side the whole time, like total nurse. I mean, he wasn't doing anything but just being there, but I think he actually really enjoyed it. So that's the thing about animals. They have their own world going on too. Let's come up onto hands and knees. Curl your toes under in the back. Arch your back. Take your sit bones towards your heels. And then take it forward, going back and forth a few times in the arch. Stretching out your toes, ideally. And your Achilles. Not mentioning any names out there. Then we're going to go over the top of your foot, round your spine, and take it backwards and forwards there. So curled spine, head and tail rounded, taking it back towards your heels, and then up, forward, over your hands. Pushing with the arms. So this is kind of more of a push, pushing from the legs, pushing from the arms, pushing from the legs, pushing from the arms. Let's change it again. Arch. Think of your tail pulling you back, and then your arms pulling you forward. Tail pulling you back, arms pulling you forward. Lower body pulls you back, arms pull you forward. Lower body pulls you back, arms pull you forward. Come to neutral. Just send a wave through your spine. So from your head to your tail, a wave of movement, or from your tail to your head. You can go both directions. Creating spaciousness in the discs, lots of room in your spinal cord so the bones are not calcifying. You're using movement to renegotiate the inner space of your body. And if there is calcification, inviting it to reabsorb into your blood or into your cerebral spinal fluid or whatever part of you can access that stuff. So yeah, spinal stenosis is the narrowing of the bones around the spinal cord, which I think is quite painful. My dad had it. And we don't want that. And movement can help us avoid that happening. When we move, when we micro move our spine, when we free up our spine, we're allowing the discs and the vertebrae to readjust so that if there is like a tight, clumpy spot, we move a little bit, the integrity of the disc can fluff up in that area. All right, let's take it to elbows and knees. One leg out behind you, kicking the ceiling up and down, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8. Switch it to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming into a forearm plank, alternating legs for 8. Reaching up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both knees to the floor, coming up onto your hands and knees. Opposite arm to leg. We're just doing 8s. I don't know why. It just seems like a good idea. Out and in. 1. Change it to the other diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking it out to the side. So arm and leg out to the side. I'm just going to leave my knee bent. 1. Opposite arm to leg. 2. Going to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down to your elbows. One knee to the floor at a time, parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down to the floor. Relax. Let your legs swing from side to side. Allow that to massage out your quads. Relax your lower back. Relax your butt. If you're holding tension in your pelvis, invite it to release. Fluid flow through your whole body. Energetic flow through your whole body. So nothing is gripping. And then lower down. I know that there's a lot of reasons you might be gripping in your pelvis, right? It might be nervous tension. It might be that you have to pee. It might be you're holding something in. Try to let that go as much as possible so you're not chronically holding tension in your pelvis. I feel like that's one of the things probably, well, yeah, if you look at the rates of cervical cancer, prostate cancer, all that kind of stuff, if we were moving those areas might help, not holding a lot of tension. But especially if you've got some kind of gut issues, holding tension in your gut body, in your pelvis might be a very common thing for you, like me. So I'm always reminding myself, let go. Hands next to your chest. You're going to circle baby cobra. Baby cobra circles with your head. 3 or 4 in each direction. And then change and go the other way. Hey. And then taking it all the way up. Opening and lifting, taking it back down. Use your breath. Inhale, lift, look up, exhale, take it down. Bend your knees if you want to. Getting the full stretch through the front body. And take it back into a child's pose. Free flow the child's pose. Wiggle around. Head, tail, gentle, relaxed. Lower back moving. Hip sockets getting some motion. Knees rolling a little bit from side to side. And then shift your weight back and come up. And let's take it forward. Hands a little bit wider than your sticky mat. You're on your hands and knees, circling your chest to the floor. 4 in one direction. And then go the other way. And we're going to come onto our sides into a forearm and bent knee position. We'll do a cat-cow from here sideways. So it's going to be an arch and a curl. Coming up, arching back, pulling it in. 1. For 10, 2, 3. Use your breath. Open. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it around. Come onto your butt. See if you can swing your legs around to the other side. Coming up onto your elbow. Taking it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching into the back space. 9, 10. Take it down onto your butt. Oh, just roll across one butt cheek and then the other. So massaging out your glutes and your rotators. And then you can stay on one and move around. So you're getting shear as opposed to just rolling across. Shear force. Moving the layers of tissue against each other. And switch it to the other side. What are the layers of tissue? There's muscle, there's fascia, there's bone, there are fluids. And then inside your pelvis, there are organs. And then let's come up. Feet on the floor, hands behind you. You're going to inhale, press it up. Exhale, swing it back if you can. It might not go all the way back. You might just go to here, but if you can swing back, swing back. Inhale, exhale. 2, 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go up, pulsing up with your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down onto your back. Happy baby. Breathe, wiggle. Open. And let's roll it over. Take it into a downward dog. Butt to the ceiling, head towards the floor. Bend one knee and then the other, walking through your feet. We're going to take one leg up as high as it can go. Big split, reaching to the ceiling, and then knee into your chest. Inhale, poke a hole through the ceiling. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, outer shoulder. Put your foot down next to your hand. Backstroke 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Change direction. 1, 2, 3. Step your foot in a little bit. You're just going to take it back and then lower down. 1, 2, 3. Hand back inside, foot out to the edge. Kick it up to the ceiling. Pulsing for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change it to the other leg. Up to the ceiling as high as it can go. Lift. Exhale forward. Inhale. Lift. Exhale, cross it under, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Knee to outer shoulder. Put your foot down. Backstroke. 1, 2, 3. Change direction. 1, 2, 3. Inch your foot in. Take it back. 1. If you need blocks for this, do it. 2, 3. Take it back down. Foot to the outside of your hand. Kick it up to the ceiling. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your feet to the floor, your foot. Lift your lift your heels, scoop your belly in, roll it forward into a plank, lowering down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Let's interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale up. Exhale, double pulse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Last one. And hands next to your chest. Child's pose. Let it go. Surrender. Take your hands out in front of you and just spiral open and then close, pushing down. You can relax your head into the floor, pushing your forearm into the mat, opening and closing. And then shift your weight back towards your heels. And we're just going to end it with a hip stretch. I'm going to do knee over knee. You can straighten the bottom leg if you need to. So this is always an option. You can lay on your back and do a figure 4, whatever you need to do. Coming in, I'm just going to circle around. As I'm circling around here, I'm going to call in my own energy. So if my energy has been off, wandering around, thinking about someone else, worrying about someone else, or planning something somewhere else, I'm just inviting it back in for right now to be part of my system and to nourish me, not anyone else, just for right now. No life support going out at this moment, just letting it come in and recapitulate, refresh, rejuvenate, change direction. Just resting in your own body, being within you just for a few minutes. You can go back out afterwards. And then let's spiral towards the top leg. Spiral towards the bottom leg. Side stretch towards the top leg. Side stretch towards the bottom leg. And then take it down the front and just hang out there. You can free flow, move, or stay still. Breathing space into your body, or rather breathing into the space in your body, becoming aware of all the spaciousness in your body, and melting into that on the exhale. And then come up, and we're going to switch it to the other side. Bang out your legs for a second, rotate them in and out. Let all that tissue free up again so it's not in the stretch. And take the other leg over the top. Again, coming into circles, circling, calling yourself into yourself. Right, as I call myself in, what comes in? Someone extra. Change direction when you're ready. Let the well replenish. And then spiraling towards the top leg. The bottom leg. And then open it up, side stretch toward the top leg. And then the bottom leg. And then take it forward and down. Surrender and melt, let go. Gratitude to be alive now in your body on the planet. I guarantee it's better than not being alive right now on the planet. So even if things seem dark and murky sometimes, try to tune into the vitality that is you alive on the planet. It is your birthright to be here. You belong. And then coming up and shake it out. And it is Pride Month. It's Pride Week. So happy Pride to all you people. Coming up, I was going to wear all my stripes, but I couldn't find it this morning. So as it was getting late, I just kept the secret instead. Take it into a forward fold, shift from side to side, bend one knee and the other. Oh, I'm just going to do this because I feel like this is something that I need to be doing every day. So you don't have to do it to the degree that I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to do a no-handed down and flex, shifting to the other side, going back and forth. Use your hands if you need them. When my knee was injured, I could not do this at all. So I'm really grateful to be able to do it. And I want to keep that kind of strength. So move it or lose it situation. But you can do this with your hands and still be getting a lot of work. So don't feel like you have to do the no-handed version. Good. And then bringing it in. Shake your head no, nod yes. Let your skull weight dangle, wiggle your whole spine. And then bend your knees, rolling it all the way up. We actually did like a full-on bunch of good stuff today. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, bounce. Shake and bounce. Inhale. Exhale, shake out whatever you got to let go of. Let go of it. Let go of it. Let go of it. Free up the space for your own energy flow, for the good things. Inhale, open. And exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. See if you can feel your heartbeat. If you start to listen into your body, you start to be able to feel things like your nervous system, like the buzz and vibration of your nervous system or your heartbeat. All right. Let me pop over to the YouTube for 1 second. So funny. Yeah, it's apparently YouTube's pissed at me right now. Not for any good reason, but we're having our difficulties. We're having our differences. Not that I think YouTube isn't as nefarious as like Meta, but voila. Anyone in TV land, if you made it this far, you win the